Does Islam allow Muslims to adopt a child? When we look at the Quran, we see that Prophet Muhammad was an orphan and was given shelter and protection by Allah. Allah says in the Quran, "Did he not find you as an orphan, then sheltered you?" In other words, adopting children, caring for orphans or estranged children is from the practice of Allah. Fulfilling this practice is one of the highest, most noble acts a believer could do. The Prophet himself also adopted a young boy named Zayd. He had the best of care and was later known as the Prophet's own son. Having said that, the Islamic concept of adoption is not the same as what we might generally imagine from a Western perspective. Islam is extremely sensitive when it comes to matters of parentage and genealogy, always ensuring there be no confusion in society as to the familial relationships of a person. For example, when a marriage between two Muslims takes place, it is strongly advised to announce the marital relationship to the community so as to avoid any doubts and rumors about the couple. Likewise, when it comes to children and adoption, their lineage needs to be maintained and identified accurately to ensure no misconceptions about them, their parents, or their caregivers. Allah says in the Quran, "Call them by the name of their real fathers. That is more just in the sight of Allah. But if you do not know their fathers, then they are simply your fellow believers and close associates." If a family decides to adopt a child, they shouldn't change the child's name by giving them the family name of the adopters. Further, if a child is adopted at an age past the age of suckling, then when they grow up and mature, the rules of covering and lowering one's gaze would apply between them and the adopting parents. For example, if a couple adopts a boy, who then grows up and matures, the lady who adopted the boy must now observe the rules of hijab. Likewise, if a girl who is adopted, when she matures, the man who adopted her must restrict his interactions with her within the rules of Islam, and the girl must also cover herself appropriately. There is, however, one exception to this, and that's if the child was adopted as a suckling baby, and the lady suckles the child for a certain amount of time. In that case, the lady and her husband become foster parents to the child, and the rules of covering and interaction no longer apply. The rules around adoption are by no means meant to discourage Muslims from adopting and caring for orphans. Rather, Islam strongly encourages adoption and guardianship of orphans in the best of manner.